Sanibonani, Dumelangi, Abusheni, Likamalami, Ngimi, Tabumongezi, and welcome at I am Tabumongezi. Oh, bagit, guys. To my old subscribers, new viewers, what am I saying? Well, to my new subscribers, new viewers, you guys are definitely welcome. And to my old subscribers, guys, you are fam. Thank you so much for the love and being here with me. So yeah, guys, me wearing a hoodie. South Africa, Gauteng. There's the sun outside, but it is like there's this cold breeze. I don't know what is happening on the other parts or sides of the world, across borders and other provinces in South Africa, because wow, it's so not nice in Gauteng. It's so not nice. But anyway, guys, today I'm here with a story time. Where but saying is to go is to see. I'm not sure if I'm saying the right thing, but go hamba, go bona, guys, like definitely, So guys, I'm actually gonna come with like the story time of something that happened like some time ago. So guys, one thing that is very tricky, one job that is very tricky is being a retailer, guys. Being a retailer is very, very tricky. You get exposed to so many shebangs and unnecessary things and weird, creepy vibes from other people that don't understand. So okay, so time me, being a young me working in retail, you get a lot of customers. I don't know who prey on young kids or who prey on young people who are working in retail or just who are working in the public that they want to use for their own personal gains or whatever the case may be. But again, so I'm working. I remember that time being 7 day at Atterbury in Pretoria East. I was working at Atterbury, Pretoria East. So I'm working in a store that is selling clothes. I'm doing merchandising there. I'm doing the whole visual thing and all that. I met this guy one day, like a customer, and I'm like, okay, customer service is customer service, guys. I give customer service to the best of my ability, and so guys, you don't deserve to be here. This place doesn't, suit you. You look good, and I can plug you. Are you into modeling? Like, have you tried modeling and stuff like that? Are you registered with any agency? I'm like, no, I'm not registered with any agency. I'm not doing modeling. I'm just here as a retailer and working for my own, I'm finance. No, this is not for you, babe. This is not for you. Give me a call. He gave me his number, said like, give me a call and let's set up an appointment. I'm like an agent and stuff. I can plug you with a modeling gig. There's something that is going on that is coming up soon. They're looking for an ambassador for this certain brand. Hey guys, sometimes, but the excitement because I didn't have to go out there to approach or look for an agent. An agent just came to me because I was giving the best customer service or a nice customer service. Guys, I was so excited. And I remember I didn't even waste time. The second the guy gave me his numbers, I was there just making sure, because I sending him a text so that he gets my numbers and stuff, so he can even remember me, because I'm sure he's dealing with a lot of people as an agent. Go right to be like that. So okay guys, cool again a guy now, me and a guy we're talking. So now he's talking business, he's talking business and stuff like that I need to send him my pictures and stuff. And now we're setting up an appointment for actually me to meet up with him so we can talk about a way forward, how we're gonna do this whole thing and stuff. Because remember, I'm clueless about this whole modeling thing. I know nothing, and he's the professional. He's the one who knows what's needed, what is SWOT and all that about the industry, and good. Set up an appointment again. A guy what are you doing? I remember it was a Sunday and I was knocking off at 3 o'clock. That's what are you doing on this day? I think that was also might have been a red flag number one. That's what are you doing on a Sunday? I'm like, oh, Sunday I'm working, but I'm knocking off early and stuff. That's all. Okay, cool. It works better for me. I'm available on Sunday. I'll arrange with my team so we can set up an appointment and meet and stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool, not a problem. I'm good, I'm up for it. I guys, mean that thing, I'm 17, looking good so that, first impression counts. First impression counts. I need to, when I get there, I need to look the part so that they can see a potential future model. Naomi Campbell vibes. I think I'm 17 and I couldn't wait even to knock off that day because I knew there's a big deal that is coming, and if the I'm out of here. Ngishayise guys ngo-3 that day. Ngishayise ngo-3 and ngibele itaxi ngibuthi guy ukuthi kuphi. Guy angitshela ukuthi, oh, I'm at this place and stuff, He gave me the name of like the streets. It was in Hatfield, Pretoria. Ngisuke mina emsebenzini ngishayise ngo-3 ngibele nge-Hatfield. Hatfield ke guy and direct ukuthi okay kuphi and stuff. Athi okay, get to this flat. I'm going to come and pick you up downstairs. Guy comes, okay, sabingelelana, because I've seen in that time sabingelelana good, and I don't even get cold vibes. He might be into something and all that, because something was okay. I met you, so I'm safe. I'm chilled, Sabege see a flirting. Must figure flirting, guys. It is a meaning and a setup. You want to a lounge a corner, but it's like a mini studio, a corner. There's those, I don't know if it's umbrellas that people use, like models use and all that. There's umbrellas there, that corner modeling me. There's like those white things that are there, like, I don't know, it's like a backdrop, let me show up, and he was with these 2 guys. The other one had a big camera and like, when we were into the creative art and all that, like in modeling and things, they had like the cameras and stuff, they were busy with their own thing, they were trying to display and all that. And I'm like, okay, this is real. When someone tells you something and when you say it, it's 2 different things. When someone tells you something, you're like, okay, until you say it. When you say it happening, you're like, okay, this is coming to life, like serious, this is happening, Ngibona that, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna panic. There's excitement, I'm thinking, what in the world? Me, I'll be on magazines, me, I'll be an ambassador of Ndondon, Guy asked the agent, asked the 2 guys, Gusi, can you please excuse us? I need to speak to Tawe and stuff like that. Okay, their cameras and their things, and they leave the flat, And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Eventually, maybe it's like a, private and confidential kind of situation vibes and stuff like that. Sihlala na guy and sihleti tafuleni, like, sihleti like esofeni kunetafula laphana. Sihleti guy explains what is happening, modeling and stuff, do's and don'ts. When someone goes through detail to detail about the modeling industry and all that, and I'm like, yo, gosh, okay, I see myself doing this. He was telling me about how I need to like live a clean life and like be careful of what I post and stuff like the social media vibes and like everything that I needed to know, but I'm like, okay, I'm not worried about such because I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. I won't have any bad publicity or something like that happening in my world, because telling me about Tanish, the name of the brand and all that, so you must avoid what and what and what. I'm like, cool. Guy, I keep a contract, guys. Guy takes out a contract and he put it on the table. Ngiyayibona contract. I don't know if the contract you were legit or contract you were bogus or contract you were just there to fool me or contract you were what, but there was a contract on top of the table. Guy, atina a contract, guy. You can go through the contract if you want to go through the contract, but also you don't have time. You can go through the contract if you want to go through the contract, but now a contract, now it deal that is happening here. But before we get to this signing business, we need to get to this business first. Dude, I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? You're like, no, a lot of people who made it in the industry, and stuff. And I'm like, baqalela so funa kwenda nami futhi tukuqala la also. You're like, no, baqalela, this is how most of these like models that you see and they've started and stuff, And he even had the nerve to name drop, a few, and that models that I've seen, bema LGBTQ, bema gay, bema ambassador of what my brands, partnered with or what. And I'm thinking to myself, so this is how some, I'm not saying all of them, I'm like thinking, okay, this is how they got their gigs. This is how you actually make it and make money, But one thing, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a good thing or a bad thing, Meaning from home, I was taught to work for my money and that nothing comes easy. I need to sweat for it. Something that comes easy, it disappears like that, And I'm like, okay, but this is against, I think, everything that I believe in, I'm not about to sleep my way up and stuff like that. No, I'm not about, isn't there any other way? Maybe if you want money, let's talk, if you can take maybe my first paycheck or you want a certain percent or something, but dude, it's either that or no contract and stuff. But guys, I was not up for it, and then I was very strict. I was like, I'm not, you will rather keep your contract. I'm not about to do that. Umfana umtshela ukuthi there enye islima ngakhona, hey, you're very foolish, people are making it. How do you think people are making it in the industry? How people are making money and stuff. You can actually make like a nice living and all that. It's just a once-off thing you can do with me. Then after your life is set for life and stuff. I'm thinking to myself, dude, you want me to do this? And how many times are you going to do this with me for me to keep the job or to keep the bag coming, to keep the contracts coming? How many times are we supposed to be doing this? And also I'm thinking to myself, so that when you are doing this, chances are you're also going to call your 2 camera men to come and also have maybe a fun time, because there's somehow that maybe they're also benefiting something or know about this business. And what would happen when I'm up there now? Then there's someone who's blackmailing me on how I got into the industry and stuff like that. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not about that. Rather, you keep your job. Hi, guys, hey, I'm foolish, ngislima, I'm missing out on an opportunity of a lifetime, blah, 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 blah. And I thank God the guy didn't hurt me or do anything to me. He said to me, I know, guy, you can leave, it's fine, we'll find someone else and stuff. You are not serious and stuff. Guys in Ham, I left. But now when I'm thinking to myself, if people bangena ngalendlela in the industry, are they doing it once off, or it's an ongoing thing that you have to do to secure the bag, to keep the bag? And does the person call you at any time they want to smash with you? They smash with you anytime they want, or you can smash anywhere, anytime. Guma photo shoots and stuff like that. What is happening? How do you maintain, or how do you do this whole thing? It was a bit tricky for me. And if you can relate to what I'm talking about, or if you've done it also, how long have you done it? Have you done it a once off, they give you a contract, you signed and life became boom, nice? Or you kept going back to, working to secure your bag? Because the tricky thing I was thinking to myself also, if I do it, I'm not going to remain relevant for long. I'm not going to remain hot, or not going to remain the it thing for long if he gives me the bag. Eventually, there'll be someone new, hot, hip and happening, who's going to come around and who's going to also get my bag, who's going to get my contract, who's going to get my job the same way I'm going to get this job. I'm no, getting is slim, and all that, but I think I'm good in that regard. I'm good in that department, guy. So, I'm getting challenged, guys. Have you guys ever came across something like this? Because I think I've missed, I don't know, my morals worked against me. Now I could have been rich, maybe staying somewhere in the Babs, or I could have been maybe in the States doing modeling. I don't know, but I'm sure I think I've shot myself in the foot for keeping the good boy thing, or let it stand in my way of actually making quick cash. Because sometimes, guys, we work so hard. Meanwhile, people use their private parks to get up there. They're using their private parks to live the life that they want. We want to be these good boys and stuff, guys. Guys, what if Miami was there, just to do that thing once off and I'm set for life? I don't know, but nike nahlangana something like that, guys. Nike nahlangana nesimo lesinjengalesi. And if nike na end, I'll keep you anonymous, I promise. You can come to my social media platforms. I'll keep you anonymous. Because I want to know and understand, how long have you done it? You know, to secure the bed, to bag the bag, and kept it. And wasn't there any after Ndondo now there's terms and conditions, do's and don'ts, and things that you're supposed to be doing all the time to make sure this person is happy, that keeps the bag coming? Yo! Sometimes we miss things because we're trying to be good boys, guys. Like, we miss things. We miss money, we miss the bag, we miss things. Yo! But guys, that was my story time. Me missing out on an opportunity of being Naomi Campbell, the next coming Naomi Campbell. Of me being the next top model, you know. Now the thing is also, we don't know if that contract was for real, if it was a real contract, or if I was gonna do the entire shooting and still not even get the job. And make him report up. Ngithi ngimtholephi and ngiyibonephi le advert, or if the brand was really looking for an ambassador and all like that, and all that, or it was one of his ways or his tricks he used to get boys into his bed, knowing how desperate boys are or gays are to make it into the limelight. Because gays were known for wanting to be in the limelight. It's either we're into modeling, we're into designing, we're into hair, we're into what. I don't know, guys, but yeah, guys, what it is, guys. Until the next video, it is Megala from me to you. Have an amazing one. Signing out. I am Tabo Mungezi. Love you.